Yeah, hello, I'm the CommanderZander. Yeah, I remember something is quick and not doing either should you. I am from the intergalactic planet of reviewing stuff, and I am here to give you a review of the most afflicted movie of all time, Coneheads. An SNL skit that was turned into a movie and was a decently lame movie despite the fact that it had a superstar lineup. You want to know how decently bad it is? It's so bad that I'm having to do this until I snap myself. Because I'm not doing that for the whole stinking review. This was, yeah, at best. Another one of those SNL skit turn movies that was bleh. So, let's get to the point, literally, with Coneheads. First, credit for the movie goes to Paramount. No, this is not for monetary purposes. This is strictly for review. As we hear the choiring angels singing in the background, and then we see an intergalactic spaceship reaching the planet Earth. Oh yeah, and Lorne Michaels is all over this one, as you probably know, because, well, SNL. Steve Barron also gets credit for this movie too. As we look at the what? Okay, what kind of an Air Force base resides in New Jersey, for starters? Wrightstown. I don't even think there's a Wrightstown, New Jersey. Much less anything in New Jersey besides the Meadowlands. As it detects something on their sonar radar.
He's out there, Doctor. Out there somewhere in 1,000 cubic parsecs of space. And there's absolutely nothing we can do to help it.
Oh boy. Yeah, look at all these superstars. How the hell did this movie end up being decent at best with this star-casted lineup? Well, I can see why this movie got the rating it did. Oh, for heaven's sakes! He's watching Star Trek. Con! Hey, shouldn't you be focusing on the radar? Because there happens to be something that's about to land on your planet. Or do you not believe in those fantasy stories? Ah! He finally detects something.
Got it too? What is it? No, Captain. That signal has it at 500 miles inbound real fast.
Yeah, I bet it's a fucking alien, because why else would there be a friggin' thing on the sonar? Nah. We send a jet to go after this spaceship that's going at super hyper speed. And it's being run by Android! Now it's a Conehead. So after this wonderful chase, cameo appearance by Kramer.
I also seek a techno-industrial sector where I can purchase 2 or 3 seminars of platinum based.
Oh, this time of night.
Aykroyd, remember that little talk we had about personal space? Giddy up.
Into the area, I don't.
Do you know where I could obtain a helium-meson grafting device operable at 8 fathoms?
What in the world are you talking about? Speak English, boy!
I can't help you.
Of course Kramer can't help, because Kramer is Kramer.
Well, occupancy.
Correct. That is my base.
Well, yeah, right. I'm sure she is.
Good lord, how the hell are you supposed to read that? Kramer inadvertently gives him the keys to the room. Zap! Hey look, Willie, change for you! Change! You got change!
How are you going to pay for the room?
With the change that she zapped from the Pepsi machine, of course.
Correct.
This is fine. Yeah.
Of course he's gonna say fine, like a fucking idiot, because he's guilty. He's scared as hell. Ooh, vibrating bed! Yeah, why am I not surprised he ate that? Oh my fucking god! Bunch of freakzoids.
This is a primitive device.
Of course they get jobs so they can try and blend into society. Who does Aykroyd work for?
For future reference, frequent cleaning of blades will prevent motor wear and accumulation of earth bacteria.
Sinbad! Holy fucking shit, man.
I told you, the boy is good. If I can find 3 more like him, I'll retire.
Excuse me, Otto. I believe it is time for midday cessation of activities for protein carbo intake.
Yeah, sure. Take your lunch break.
Lunch, 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 lunch.
Lunch, 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 la 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 la! Lunch!
Lunch, lunch, lunch,
Oh, how convenient.
lunch.
Their hiding location is all but 5 feet away from where he's currently working.
Greetings, Earth woman.
This is the best week I've ever had.
After sending a message to his leader saying they need help,
Thank you.
By the way, Valdon,
he needs to help Sinbad by giving him his social security number. Of course, he doesn't have it. You do know that.
My social security number. I am sorry. I keep forgetting.
look, man, I need that number. I got state paid.
So, because he doesn't have a social security number, who has to help him but Adam Sandler, who makes a cameo appearance.
He's a wizard. Everything else.
He, of course, gives him an alias, which allows him to, you know, be a human being, even though he's a fucking alien. So after that wonderful exchange, they discover his whereabouts and go to the dentist. Another cameo appearance! Good gravy, how many rows of teeth could you fucking have?
And breathe.
I think he's about to erupt. So after he gets his teeth sharpened, we somehow transition to this, and this is where they are caught at the scene of the crime. Escape! They move on to being taxi cab drivers.
My blue barb has broken. The bird spasm has begun.
The what? Did she say bird spasm?
Nothing to this. Childbirth is a simple, gentle.
Oh, goody. She's giving birth to a baby conehead. Oh, look who's there, Sinbad. Hey, why are you taking photos? What, for photographic evidence that aliens do exist? She's gonna blow! Yeah, I love how everybody just backs up, knowing what's going to unfold. Poor coneheads. They're still taking photos! What the hell are they doing? Why are they giving him anesthesia? And after all that, it's a baby girl!
Would you like to cut the umbilical cord, Mr. Conehead?
Yeah, I don't blame her for reacting like that.
No hair.
Eventually, the teenager grows up and lives a teenage life. Hey, at least she talks like a human being, unlike these two alien parents.
My Hawk TrueFlex PowerPoint with graphite shaft. A secret of golf pros everywhere. A truly manly putter. What have you done to your goal?
What's wrong with him?
No, turn around.
Oh, come on, what's wrong? She put the tattoo on.
Unacceptable.
It's just a decal. Everyone's wearing them.
If everyone jumped into the bituminous cauldron, would you jump into?
I am not a little cone anymore, Dad.
Maintain low tones with me. Maintain low tones. Now go to the hygienic chamber and remove it. Also, you are wearing far too much lip and cheek enhancement.
Mom, my makeup looks okay, doesn't it?
Do not invoke the approval of your other parental unit.
Typical parent-daughter conversation. Hey, while you're at it, tell her about the birds and the bees. Or something like that. I don't know what coneheads talk about when it comes to that maging thing.
Hilda.
She looked like a common flat rag on payday.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Meanwhile, another cameo appearance by another Seinfeld star, Jason Alexander, who plays the new next-door neighbor, trying to figure out how to mow his lawn. So how does Mr. Aykroyd Conehead solve this problem? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Did he seriously stuck that in his mouth? Is there anything this guy can't do? Sign him up for mechanical engineering or whatever the hell it is, because he's a fucking genius when it comes to that crap. He now assumes the role as a driving instructor. Nice sunroof, which they need in order to let the Coneheads stick out. Tainted Love being played in the background, ladies and germs. Another cameo appearance! And another one! Actually, they're not really cameo appearances, but you get the idea. More superstars, as they try and figure out the whereabouts of the Coneheads. Meanwhile...
I got over it, and it worked out for the best. Because then I met your father. And I knew then that I had found my truth.
Oh, goody, she's explaining the Birds and the Bees to her. Great, at least I don't have to explain this. Or Playboy, for that matter. Of course, she'll say it in a vulgar way that's, like, way out of context. So after that lovely conversation, we see George and Elwood. Yes, I'm calling him Elwood. Have a nice conversation. Well, good gravy.
The only reason you're coming to the costume ball is because you think you got a shot at winning that trophy.
Of course you do.
I should win the trophy.
What trophy?
Enjoyed your visit.
Oh, goody, the costume. Great, he's dressed up as Abraham Lincoln. While they take the... Is she dressed as a fucking... Well, I'll give her style points, but why the hell would you dress up like a lip balm? See, now that's clever. Way to use your cone to your advantage. She's dressed like a princess with her date, played by Chris Farley. You know, the one that goes, down by the river. So after the costume ball, we see that they're about to be surrendering to the FBI. And just when you think all is lost, they get flown away by an intergalactic spaceship that sends them back to their home planet.
Captain, secure yourself into the form flap. We'll initiate Mentalian search as soon as we go past.
Oh my god, he looks like a fucking robot. Ah, I see what's going on here. Wait a minute. Going past the moon? Oh, I see we had a couple of suspects who managed to sneak into the ship.
We have successfully passed the moon and are preparing now for a Mentalian search.
What the hell is a Mantanglian shirt? I've never heard of that before in my life. Ah, it's your way of saying hyper speed. Or ludicrous speed. Oh, for heaven's sakes. They're...
Hear what it is known as to the Bronx Girls. Here, it is known as treason.
Of course, they are sent to the leader, and they believe that the Coneheads who were sent down to Earth have betrayed their kind. So, what's their punishment, you might ask?
What's a Garthok?
Good question. I think that answers your question, though. A skull cone.
Zero since the ancient times when the three moons aligned. The meld
What moons? There are no moons.
Garthok to emerge. So, what's a Garthok? Our seats used to be way up in the back. These are...
Thanks for explaining what the hell, whatever that beast is. Oh, goody. The three moons align. Let's get it on! Oh, for heaven's sakes. Of course, they're shaking around. You know, that's probably where they got the idea for the THX logo. And out comes the beast. I got money on the two-fanged beast! Put everything on that!
It is time.
Of course, they have to fight this beast, and 9 out of 10 times, you're gonna get slaughtered by the beast. The one occasion... Dan fucking Aykroyd. How does he beat the monster, you might ask?
Sometimes I want to run away. I want to get away from the...
It's a song.
Duh, it's called Tainted Love. One of the greatest songs of the 90s. Or 80s, whenever the hell that came out. I See Red. You know what else I noticed? He too has a code. Oh, great. Well, this is gonna end well. So much for Aykroyd. I guess he's gonna live on a better life then. This is gonna end badly. Oh no, what is he doing? Oh, great. Learning golf skills certainly does come useful at a time like this. Oh, for heaven's sakes. You can't breathe. Well, don't just stand there and fucking run! Or that. I lost my bed! Yes, the Conehead has vanquished the beast, or whatever the hell it is. So what is his request? To go back to the planet Earth and live a normal life. And...
Yet uncomfortable in your pubescent ceremonial garb.
Great. Nice outfit, Farley.
You mean my tux, right?
The humans. The human life. It's a strange mystery, even for us coneheads.
Memory.
We will enjoy it.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Interesting way to take a photo, too. So there you go, that's Coneheads. Do I think it's a great movie? Clearly not. Do I think it's a bombshell of a movie? No. I probably put it right in the middle where it's like decent at best. It has its moments, but for the most part, it's like, why would you expand it? Of course, you could say that for any SNL skit or movie, just about. But this one's pretty decent, and probably amongst those types of movies, would probably be one of the better ones outside of Blues Brothers at Wayne's World. Obviously, those two are the best. But if you want to look at the next level, this is probably a good choice for you. So, stay tuned. I'll be delving into more SNL skit turn movies. I must return to my base. I'm the CommanderZander. I remember this so that it sounds great enough to neither should you.